As much as you've gone through, you owe it to yourself to fight for what you want. Today is Red Friday. Please remember, everyone deployed. We have people all over the planet doing inherently unsafe jobs. We have what's going on over in the Ukraine with Russia, in Ukraine fighting it out. Russia just massively struck a lot of Ukraine targets, and were more successful than normal from what I've read. We have our troops over there that are staring down the bear. We've had some that have been stationed there since 1945. Obviously not the same ones, because they'd be pretty darn old now. But we've had our units over there, and we have rotating units in from the States for training evolutions, learning how to work with our European partners, and watching what's going on with signal intelligence and stuff like that. With the war in Ukraine, seeing what the next iteration of war is going to look like. Slide down to the Middle East, Syria, and that area. Israel and Hamas had some hiccups with their ceasefire agreement due to some complications with hostage transfers and prisoner transfers. That has been ironed out with between Israel and Hamas, and with some input from the United States. Slide down to Port Said in Egypt. The USS Harry Truman was whacked into, not sure the details yet, to a commercial cargo ship. Not sure how the heck that happened. It's a busy area, so it's quite possible tight confines and miscommunication played a big role. Kind of like what happened in Washington D.C. with the helicopter and the plane. Definitely not the same results, thank God. So there's that going on. The rest of Africa's wash, rinse, repeat. I know that's a cop out, but there's really not much going on that's being reported. So it's still humanitarian, showing the flag and trying to keep the Belt and Road Initiative at bay from China. Slide over to Asia. The U.S. poked the dragon a little bit this week, sending a destroyer down the Straits of Taiwan. That is considered aggressive by China because they claim Taiwan, even though they are, well, that's political. Not going to go there. But the Chinese response was aircraft and ships being sorted out to see what's going on with our destroyer. Our destroyer was in international waters and stayed there, just cruised through the Straits of Taiwan and continued moving. There's still some exercises going on over in the Pacific with the French Navy, working with other countries, showing off their aircraft carrier, getting the aircraft carrier used over in the Pacific. Normally it spends most of its time in the Atlantic or the Mediterranean. It's his first foray in a long time over to the Pacific, and I had reported that it was possible. I couldn't remember if it was a nuke carrier or not. It is a nuke carrier. It's the only other nuke carrier in the world outside of the United States at this moment. China's working on joining that club. So anyway, sliding over to the United States, investigation into the Black Hawk and the CRJ accident continues. We lost another aircraft off the coast of California, an EA-18G Growler that was either coming in for a landing or taking off because its landing gear was still down, and crashed into the ocean off of Shelter Island, San Diego, in the San Diego area. The crew ejected and are said to be fine. Just another $65 million aircraft in the drink. That's not good. A lot of aviation stuff going on right now. There was stuff down in Brazil. CS-737 whacked into something on takeoff. Vehicle on takeoff. It did not end up being catastrophic, but still, there's just a lot of stuff going on with aviation, and it's not just in the United States. It's a little bit crazy. So I'm going to end the Red Friday portion there. Please, if you pray, please say a prayer. And if you don't pray, please do what you do. So the saying, you know, with all that you've been through, you owe it to yourself to fight for what you want. Absolutely true. You've been through everything. Don't give it up now. just because everything is not going nearly as planned and it's got you in a bad place. I know that sounds mild to how you actually feel, but it's the best way I can put it on here and not get censored. Please don't take yourself out. Keep going. Things will likely get better. So just keep cruising, keep going. And I'm going to call it there. This has been day 1510, 22 for 22. Please stay in your fight. Do not quit. Just keep going. You have survived 100% of your worst days thus far, so please keep you in that streak alive. If you feel like unaliving yourself, please tell yourself not today, and tell yourself that as many times as you need to make it through this day so you can make it to the next day. And keep doing that until you get to a better place. Always remember that I'm here, and where you find this video, there are thousands of brothers and sisters with like similar experiences that are willing to talk to you and to help carry some of that burden for you. So please know that you're not alone, that you do matter, and that you are worthy. I love you all. Thank you for being here on my journey, and I'm glad if you have me on yours. I'm happy to be there. I love y'all. Go out there, have the best weekend you can. I'll see you back here on Monday. Tough out.